All right, welcome to Aquarian Star Tarot. This is Andre, and you are watching the weekly rapid fire readings. This one is for Scorpio. Scorpio, the intense water sign. Not always intense. I don't want to label you guys as the intense, but you guys can be. All right. And hey, Scorpio, I'm even wearing your colors today, black with a little bit of red. I am using the deck known as the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Yes, it's an Oracle deck, but it is based strongly on the tarot system of the Rider-Waite Smith deck. So it blends in well with tarot. The only difference is there are no court cards. Kings, queens, knights, and pentacles have been removed. And instead we have a card for each of the major chakras. Okay, so it's going to have a different feel, different vibe. And I love it. So hopefully you'll like it too. Let's find out what's going on with the Scorpios. Subscribe below if you haven't already, and give me some likes and some comments if you will. I appreciate that, and I'll always like to get back to you guys ASAP, so please do. Please do. And if you want to support, there's a Patreon link in the description below with a lot more content that you can get if you become a patron. All right, let's do it. Let's do this for our friends. Let's get 3 cards for Scorpio. There's 1. There's 2. My dogs are barking out in the backyard. Roar! Good for them. Maybe we'll get the moon today. All right, there's my 3. I got 3 cards. Bring them in, bring them in. There they are. For Scorpio, let's see what's going on today, this week. Week of, I don't even know if I told you, but it's October the 4th through the 10th. Oh, yeah, okay, all right. Oh, my goodness. Look at these cards. Well, thank you at the end, at least. Beautiful. All right, so Scorpio, this week, we get 2 cards that are very... kind of, you know, I would say they go together well. Not that I enjoy it, but they go together well. And one of them is called the emotional loss card. So there's some emotional turmoil that you might be facing this week. It's a beautiful card, but this is somebody who has lost something or lost some piece of them that they feel... You know, they're holding on to it. They're trying to remember it. They're trying to, you know, I guess not let go. If you look at this card, the person is not letting go of that emotion. They're holding on tight to that heart. Okay? The next card is a famous card, which is usually the 3 of Swords, which is 3 swords piercing the heart. And in this beautiful deck, it's called the Heartache and Loss card. And it's got this lady who is mourning a loss or feeling the pain. You could see the heart in the center there. Another, you know, you look at this and you're like, man, Andre, thanks for a horrible week of grieving and losing and stuff. No, you're not going to get off that easy. This isn't about, oh, it's the end of the world stuff. No, because this is a period where you're going through mourning and loss and it has to happen. You have to go through that process in order to come out on the other side and be ready to take on the next challenge in your life. So right now, I'm looking at these 2 cards as telling me that, you know, it's you're obviously emotionally attached to something or someone, and the heartache and the loss is a pain and a grieving that you have to go through to get to the next phase. In other words, that bridge that you're going to cross over. A lot of times this particular card is about your thoughts and how you process the situation that you have been through. And sometimes, you know, it's hard for us to say, hey, man, what did I do wrong? What happened? And you start analyzing a situation over and over and over, whether that's a job loss, whether that's a relationship loss, whether that's a loved one loss, you know, either through breakup, through illness, all that kind of stuff. It's all about a loss, and it's right in the center of your read. But wait a minute. Is that all he's going to tell me? Is that I have to go through this? Like I said, it's to get to the other side, okay? And because of that, because you're going through this, at the end, you get this beautiful card. It is the victory and success card. See the guy on top of that cliff and he's just blowing his horn? That's right. Because once you realize that you have gone through this pain and maybe suffering and stuff like that, you realize that once you've been down, there's no way to go but up. And that's where you're headed. Scorpio, you are headed upwards and onwards right here. So this might be a week that you are feeling a little low, a little down, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel and it's coming at you full blast. So get ready. Okay, Scorpio? There's going to be a time of mourning and then there's going to be a time of rejoicing, getting back on your feet and kicking some major butt. Okay? That's what I see for you. Let's do it, Scorpio. Be strong. I know you are. Till next week, Andre, Aquarian Star Tarot, signing off. Bye-bye.